Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley if we have never met before, and this is my channel where I talk about all the travel things and just, general life updates. Today we are going to be packing for Hawaii. I leave in 3 days, which is feeling closer than it is. It feels like it's going to be tomorrow. I feel like there's a lot of things I need to do. So that's what we're going to do in this video. We are going to basically prep my life to travel. That will include packing, obviously, as you can tell by the name of this video. And if you want to only see the packing content and what I'm bringing and how I'm kind of organizing and deciding on what I'm bringing, I'm just going to leave a timestamp down here because there's a lot of things I'm going to be doing in preparation for leaving for Hawaii, and this video is going to include all of that. If you're just interested in exactly what I'm packing and how I'm bringing it, it will be at that timestamp, so just go ahead and click there now if that is what you're interested in. For everybody else, we have a lot to do. So I am going to take you through pretty much everything that I do to get ready for a trip in general, but especially this one because it'll be my first, I would say, bigger trip in a while. So there's a little bit more things I'm going to do than normal. Step one is going to be formatting all of my SD cards because right now I have a very bad habit of forgetting to clean them or clear them out after I'm done using them. So they have so many pictures and videos on them right now. Running out of storage is the last thing that I want to happen while I'm in the middle of trying to film and trying to take pictures in Hawaii. So I'm gonna get all of that done. I need to clean up my bedroom because it's a mess. We have like clothes everywhere. Things are just, it's not good. So that's gonna be first. And then after I get all of that done, then we can get to packing. I am going to be dyeing my eyebrows because that is something that I do before I go on a big trip because I have translucent eyebrows. And so that is a little life hack that I have found over the years, that just dyeing your eyebrows really, it makes your life easier. It really does, especially when traveling. I'm finishing up the last of getting these cards cleared out, and I just have 900 pictures to move from Scotland, and it's only at 7%. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning now that I know that my cards are clean, and one step at a time at this point, one step at a time. Putting away clothes has to be my least favorite thing, and I cannot wait until I can get rid of everything, almost. Not actually, but this is the state of things. This is my closet slash gear room because I have too many camping and hiking supplies. My trusty Cotopaxi bag is going to be the one that is going with us, so I'm going to set this aside so that way I have it ready for getting everything packed up and ready to go. Okay, as much as I want to dye my eyebrows in the bathroom like I normally do, the lighting in there is horrible. So we're gonna use a mirror, my viewfinder, and hope for the best. It should be fine, but I want to go through this because I think a lot of people want or are interested in doing this, but then just don't because they're scared. And I've been doing it for years now because I got my eyebrows tinted one time and it was like 30-40 bucks, and I was like, wow, this makes life so much easier. Why don't I do this myself? And I just use the cap of something that I have and mix these together, and you do just 1-to-1 equal parts. And then I like to brush out my eyebrows beforehand and kind of groom up the edges to make sure there's no extra hairs. And then I'll just use Q-tips to clean off the excess. So and that's really all you need. And then you're gonna mix it together. So I like to just start out with like a kind of flat, thinner layer. It helps a lot when you really know the shape of your eyebrow, because if you don't, you're not gonna really know where to put it. So like the first few times that I ever did this, I like drew out with the eyebrow pencil where I wanted the edge of my brows. and then just marked it off using the Q-tips. I just made sure that I kept the dye in that line. And over time, I've gotten better at just kind of knowing what shape I'm going for, so I can just kind of throw it on there and then clean it off in the shape that I want. And then I just go in with Q-tip and clean off the parts I don't want. I'll do this probably every like 2 to 3 weeks, and it just keeps it low maintenance. So all that I have to do when I'm getting ready is put on a clear coat to make sure my brows are laying the right way, and then I go. The longer you leave it on, the more developed it's going to be, so you'll see as it develops it gets darker, and that can be scary the first time, but you can always take it off early, and then if you're not happy with the color that it turned out, you can just put another layer on and let it develop again. So I would rather go shorter time than longer time, but I've kind of got mine down to where I kind of know how much time I need. This way I can swim all I want. There's no makeup that's going to come off. And then I just simply let it develop, and then I wash it off, and then I have eyebrows again. So I'm going to let this develop, and then we are going to get right into packing, which is scary to think about. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes, and as you can see, I now look scary. I usually will just wash this off in the sink with face wash, but I'm going to show you just so you can see the like right after end result. So I'm just going to use one of these like cotton pads and some cleaning solution, and I'll wipe it off. It develops really fast. I mean, like, this is quite literally like I went out to my car, got something, came back, and this is it. It is really a quick hack that just like makes it like so much easier. So since I did the right side first, I'm going to take off the right side first. Okay, and that is it. And I think personally that it looks pretty natural because my roots are about the same color as the dye that I've chosen. Make sure everything is in place. If there was like any pockets that didn't really get dyed, then I would go in and do that part again, but I'm pretty happy with the way they look. All right, and that is it. Haley from the future here, saying that I did forget one or two things that I usually do before I leave for a trip. One of those pertaining to exactly what just happened. In a second, you're going to see that I am going to tell you that my battery died. So before you leave, make sure you're charging everything. I have a lot of things that I need to charge, so I take extra batteries with me for my cameras. I also wear a ring that needs charged and a watch that needs charged. I make sure that everything is charged before I leave, and then also to pack the chargers so that I have them in case I need them, especially your phone charger. And I also like to bring a really good portable charger. Would highly recommend getting a good portable charger before you travel anywhere. The other thing that I always do before I leave is make sure that all of my plants are taken care of, which we're gonna do now. So basically that just means making sure all of them are watered because they are not going to have water for like a week and a half. That's usually fine for plants, but you know, it's time. I don't want them to be very, very thirsty when I come back. So we're going to water them before I leave, and then we will get back to the remainder of the normal video. I'm not sure if anybody else likes to do this, but I also, in the midst of getting ready to leave for a trip, like to clean before I leave, because I just think that coming home to a clean space is definitely the way to go. Like, it feels right, makes you feel good when you come back, not just extra exhausted. Some of that involved cleaning off some of my leaves, but like I'm gonna clean my bathroom, clean off the countertops, and like make sure my room is clean, there's no clothes laying around, that kind of thing. So, you know, pro tip, if you want to feel good when you come back from your trip and not just like, oh my god, I have to go back to work, clean before you leave. Then it won't be a problem. Alright, I'm not really sure when my battery died, but it did, and that is because I just got this camera and I only have one battery. I just ordered 3 more, so I can have them. They will be here tomorrow, and I will not have my camera die. Anyway, let's continue. We're gonna actually start packing now. While my camera battery was charging, I went ahead and kind of laid out what I'm looking for. This started with me looking up the weather at the locations that we're gonna be. Relatively, the weather right now in Hawaii is like mid 75 to 80. It's gonna be the first week of February, and honestly, it looks like it'll be all right. Most of my outfits basically just look the same in different colors, and I think that's okay. I pack carry-on only. For those of you who have been here before, you already know that. No matter what I'm doing, basically I'm packing carry-on only. So we are going to be using my Cotopaxi bag. This is the Alpa 42-liter backpack, and it opens like a suitcase, but has backpack straps. It also has a waist strap, but I've actually never used that feature in it because I just don't. These straps pack away behind this panel right here, so you can also carry it like a normal suitcase. And I just generally love this thing. It is super sturdy. This is going to be my main bag. My secondary bag, and actually the bag that I use every single day for everything, is this bag. I think it's called Bag Smart is the brand of it, but I got it on Amazon, and it is the best personal item bag that you could possibly get, especially for the price. I'm gonna put my laptop in the back here. I actually use this every day at work, so my work computer is in here right now, but I'm going to put my normal personal laptop in there so I can work on editing photos before and after the trip. So let's take a look at what clothes I'm going to be bringing, because with a tropical place, it's really pretty simple to pack, in my opinion at least. I'm going to show you the way that I'm doing it, which is basically just tank top and shorts every day. I'm going to bring some bike shorts for hiking because I just don't like my thighs to chafe. It's almost like a capsule packing. So the biggest things I'm taking into consideration when organizing what I'm bringing is what activities I'm going to be doing, what the weather is, and how many days I'm going to be there, and whether or not I have access to laundry. For this trip, I am like 90% sure we don't have access to laundry. I really need to double check, but I don't think we do. But because it's going to be more of a warmer tropical place and my clothes are physically smaller, like I don't have as much material that I'm packing, it's not like it's a cold place where I need bulky items, I'm gonna be able to pack 7 days worth of things and be okay. I'll have plenty of room. We're gonna start with the thing that's right front and center, which is my bottoms. I'm gonna bring 3 of my baggy shorts, and they are literally all just the same short but different colors, obviously. So I have a yellow pair, a printed pair, and just a beige pair. The beige pair I have had the longest and I love them the most, so I might wear those multiple times. I'm also going to bring a few pairs of bike shorts, and these are just some Old Navy bike shorts that I've had for a really long time. Also just have a normal pair of black bike shorts. These ones have pockets, so that'll be nice if I need to hold my phone in my pocket or anything like that while doing any of our activities, and a green pair of bike shorts. And these are both, the black and the green pair are both an Amazon brand, which I absolutely love. I think it's better than Lulu in my opinion. I haven't really decided yet if I'm gonna bring my black joggers or a pair of black leggings, but I think I'll end up going with a pair of black leggings. This white pair of pants here is more like a swimsuit cover-up type situation, so it's see-through, but it's pants that I can wear if I'm wearing my swimsuit and then we want to go somewhere. I can just throw these pants on and then call it good. Next, and arguably most important, swimsuits. I'm only going to bring 2, so I'm bringing one piece, which I love. It's just green, has a nice simple back pattern and simple design where it's just a plain color but has a rib texture. It's really cute and just makes me feel like I am secure and safe and that I can actually go somewhere while wearing it and not just feel naked. I'm also going to bring 1 bikini top and 1 set of bottoms, which I can wear for multiple occasions, obviously. Next, we will go to tops, which is, I would say, the thing that I have the most of, but they are all kind of the same in their own respect. So I'm gonna bring 1 sun shirt. This is a Beyond Yoga shirt, and it's just a scoop neck, long sleeve that is a really light material, flowy, and it'll just be nice nice if I'm ever getting hot or if I'm just a little bit cold. I can throw this on top of whatever I'm wearing and feel either a little bit warmer or I guess a little bit cooler in protection from the sun. Next is a Wild Fable tank top, which is just something I got from Target one time. And I have noticed that I love wearing this tank top over top of my other athletic based tank tops because it's just the exact same fit as the tank tops, so it works really well together and I don't ever have to wear a bra. But this is a little bit more dressy than just like a normal black or gray tank top. My favorite by far, I believe it's called the Halo Performance Tank. It's super flattering and it's just a simple neckline in the front. It has a built-in bra, these cute straps on the back, and I just personally love this tank top so much that I got 3 of them. I have a black one, and then I also have an orange one, but it is in the wash right now. And then I have 2 more tank tops that are pretty much the same premise as the Viore ones, but these ones are Beyond Yoga. They're just a razorback tank top. It has a built-in bra, so again, I'm not gonna have to bring a bra. It's just a simple gray tank top with a really sleek looking razorback in the back. I've worn this a lot on many trips and I just love the way that it fits and how soft it is. I also have that same tank top in black. So that is going to total us up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tank tops. And then if we are totaling up bottoms, 1, 2, 3 pairs of pants, 1, 2, 3 pairs of bike shorts, 3 pairs of Patagonia baggy shorts. So in total, I have a lot of pants. I have 9 pairs of pants, 2 swimsuits, 6 tops, and 1 long sleeve top. I'm also bringing my raincoat and an umbrella because it rains off and on all the time there. And last but not least, my shoes. Again, keeping it simple like I always do. I try not to overpack. I'm going to be taking my Chacos. Basically work for absolutely everything. These specific pair of tennis shoes, they are like a trail runner or a trail tennis shoe because we are going to be hiking in the Waimea Canyon and I just want to be able to feel confident in the shoes that I'm wearing. Now, maybe something with ankle support could be a better idea, but if it's going to sacrifice space, then I'm not sure that I want to bring them. But judging on how much clothes I'm bringing, which isn't a lot, I might be able to fit actual hiking boots. So we'll just play it by how everything fits into the bag, which is what we're doing next. So let's go ahead and do that. Are you kidding me? I don't think I've ever had such an easy packing experience. Literally all of my clothes fit on one side. And like I still have room. So tripod's gonna go right there. Now let's quickly go over the toiletries that I'm going to be bringing because again, simple is the theme. Like you don't need a lot, but there are some rules that I would follow just to keep you on the simplistic side of things. Number 1, I would say definitely try to either switch or use a bar shampoo and conditioner. I'm going to be using a normal liquid conditioner, but I do have a bar shampoo that I'll be using and bringing. I'm not going to show you it because it's literally just a bar of shampoo, like it's nothing fancy. But I do want to talk about the sunscreen I'm bringing. In Hawaii, you do need reef safe sunscreen, and I looked up both of these, which I already had, and they are both reef safe. If you don't think your sunscreen is reef safe, you can just wait and buy it in Hawaii because it's going to be reef safe. They don't sell anything but reef safe there. But my Sunbum face stick, which I can just glide on and reapply every few hours, which is nice because I feel like my face does burn pretty fast. That is reef safe. And then I also have Hawaiian Tropic, which is also a face sunscreen, but I'll probably use it on my shoulders as well. It's just a 30 SPF for both of them, but if you reapply, you'll be fine. For cleaning my face, the way that I keep my eyebrows looking good is with this 24-hour brow setter, which literally has no label on it anymore because I use it that often. This is the travel size. It's by Benefit. It's literally just a brow setter. It's clear and it just works beautifully. It has this tiny little brush and it just gets into all the hairs and it's perfect. I absolutely love it. It keeps my brows right where they need to be. And then a brand that I've recently discovered, I think it's called Say. Like, I think that's how we pronounce this. I'm not really sure, but this concealer is amazing. I asked for this for Christmas. So glad that I did. It gives you a very natural look. Like, it doesn't look like you have concealer on, but it definitely helps with these under eye bags, which I definitely have because I'm not sleeping enough. It just like elevates you just a little bit so you don't look like you're wearing a bunch of makeup, and it's also just one product that can do a lot. So I can use it here, I can use it on my forehead, and I use it around my jaw as well. Like if I need anything covered up, it does the job, and it doesn't make me look like I'm wearing layers of concealer. Also by Say, if that is how you pronounce it, is my liquid blush. And I love this because a little bit goes a very, very long way, and it just gives you that nice sun-kissed look along the high points of your face, and minimal effort, one product, it can do it all. And I just use a beauty blender to blend everything in, and it works great. If I'm feeling like I want a bit more definition, then I would use, I honestly don't even know what this is. It says it's a concealer. I use it as a contour. Whatever. Anything that can go along the edges of your cheekbones, maybe your jawline, your nose, that type of area. I use it very sparingly because, again, I don't want to look like I'm wearing a bunch of makeup, but it gives you that little bit of enhancement. And then finally, my travel size mascara. Now, I am blessed to have pretty good eyelashes, and I just use an eyelash curler, and pretty much any mascara works on my face and looks good. It's called the Fan Fest. Doesn't really matter, all of them work. This one is water resistant, which is why I'm going with this one this time. I have my entire look in 5 products. Okay, that's the main point. Simplistic. Do not bring a bunch of stuff you don't need. And I'm going to be using this clear bag that I got on Amazon. One of my moisturizers comes in this little jar. Just cleaned it out, and I put little hair supplies in there. So if you need like an extra hair tie or a little elastic or like a bobby pin or something, I have it contained inside of this, so I can just stick that in my Toiletry's bag and it's there. And then I also carry a mini brush with me instead of my full-size brush. And very last, which I'm not going to pack for you, but I am going to talk about how I'm packing it because I'm using it at work tomorrow, so I'm not going to pack it until Tuesday night. But just to show you how this thing kind of works, this is my personal item like I talked about earlier. The front pocket here is designed to be a camera compartmentalized storage area. The way that works is there's just these dividers that velcro to the middle here, and you can store your camera in different parts here. That's where I'm gonna put my toiletries. It's usually where I put my camera body. I will never travel with my electronics in the bag that's not on me. Like this bag, no matter what, will be on me. I'm always gonna put my camera with me. And then there is this zipper pocket on the inside, which I'll put all my charging things on. And there's also a zipper pocket on the outside, again, for charging supplies and anything like that. Top half, you just open it, uncinch it, and it's just one large compartment. This is usually where I will put if I am reading a book or something, or my food that I'm carrying with me, or like a sleep mask or anything like that, something that I need on me. My fanny pack will go in here, and that's pretty much all there is to it. And the way I carry those is the very iconic backpack on the front, bigger carry-on on the back, because they are both backpack straps. Also, I need to show you the sunset because it is absolutely gorgeous. Man, you're kidding me. This has to be the only reason that I like living in Arizona. The sunsets in the winter are genuinely very beautiful. But anyway, put you back where you go. Man, look at that sunset. So that is it. That's everything I'm going to be bringing to Hawaii. Now, I'm probably going to come back with some more things, which is, again, another reason to pack light, because then you have room in your bag on the way back. But I just like to keep it simple. You know, if you don't need it, don't bring it. That's pretty much it. Now, I want to make sure you understand that I'm not having a vacation here. Some people go to Hawaii to vacation and they're doing like all these fancy dinners and all this stuff like that. That is not the reason that I'm going to Hawaii. I'm traveling in Hawaii. I'm doing activities in Hawaii. So I don't need nice clothes. I'm not looking extra fancy. That's not why I'm going. If you want to go more towards that fancier vacation type of thing, you might need a little bit more room in your suitcase. If you can see how I packed, how I kept it minimal, it's gonna fit in a pretty small space, and then you have lots of extra room for other things. And make sure you stay tuned so you can catch what's coming next when I am adventuring in Hawaii. I'll see you in the next one. Bye! I'll give you a little sneak peek now. Wow.
10 out of 10. my gosh.